Hi guys, it's AlphaBlue here and you're welcome back to my channel. So guys, in today's video, we're going to go over Euro USD as usual, the daily Euro USD technical analysis. So this is Euro dollar on the 30-minute time frame. Honestly, Euro dollar has been a good boy this week. It has been behaving very well. At least if you understand market structure, you understand order flow, then this week will have been a very easy week for you to trade because it respected every single supply zone, every single, it was just very straightforward this week. So if I look right here, you'll see that starting from like Monday, we had the market just, correcting, then it reached this supply zone right here, and then boom, we had a sell-off so hard to the downside. So I didn't get into this sell because it was during FOMC and I wasn't willing to risk on the news. So, but then yesterday, we also had a very nice selling opportunity around here. But then ultimately, it was like a good place to also buy into because this liquidity was resting above here. Let me show you what I mean. So let me go to the 5 minutes so I show you what I saw that made me sell this market. So I have a very simple strategy that I do trade. And this strategy is something you'll find everywhere online. And it's very easy. It's not hard. If you're a trader, by now you should have known that strategy is not all that it is to become profitable. Like some very profitable traders, some like pro traders, they just use a very, very simple method, a very, very simple system, and they are very profitable and they are killing the market on a steady basis, on a regular, every time, consistently. But then you as a beginner, you're jumping from one strategy to the other, jumping from one strategy to the other all the time, and you're still not making money. So you need to know that it's more than just the strategy. You need to have like a lot of mental energy and capacity, emotional control, and your psychology needs to be top notch. Your psychology needs to be strong. Your risk management needs to be solid. So these are all the other components that makes you a profitable trader. So even if I show you this strategy right now, it doesn't mean that automatically you become profitable because it takes more than just knowing the strategy. You need to also have the emotional control, the risk management, strong psychology. Like your mental game needs to be like A plus, before you will be able to, consistently reap the dividends of this strategy. So it's actually a very simple strategy. I saw it on a YouTube video that ZM Capital made. ZM Capital, very popular guy in the SMC space. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. And I've also noticed that a lot of people use that strategy. So in my own little way, what I have named it to like suit me is sweep, shift, order block. That's the name of the strategy. Sweep, shift, order block. Now let me show it to you. Now this strategy, it played out around here. Even though usually this is not like the best way to trade it, because if only it was this setup was like the best or A plus setup, this strategy will have played out excellently. But then because it wasn't, so I later got stopped out at break even on the trade, but I'm going to show you the strategy, right? So right here, you can see this high. First of all, this is the liquidity that I had marked out right here, right? So I was waiting for price to take out that liquidity, but price didn't take out the liquidity as I was expecting. What price then did was it gave this high, came down, then swept this high. So I called this a sweep, right? I called this a sweep. So if only this sweep was able to take out this place here, then we probably would have had like sell off all the way to the downside. But this sweep didn't take out this liquidity. It just formed another liquidity, another inducement, induced this other block right here. So we got the sweep, right? Let me label it. This was the sweep. Right? This was the sweep. So I call it sweep. Then we have a shift right here. What do I mean by shift? This is the point where market shifted in structure. market broke structure to the downside, changed character to the downside. For me, I chose to call it shift. So we got the shift right here, right? Then where is the order block that caused the shift? This is the particular order block that caused the shift. So you're going to set your sell limit on this order block. Put your stop loss above and then target below. So this was my entry model yesterday when I took the trade. So my target was all the way to this point. I was targeting here. In fact, I think I was targeting even below 7 because I expected the bearish move to continue, because Euro USD has been bearish for most part of this week. So I expected it to continue the bearish move. So I was in profit over 5R. Then I just came back to the chart and then I saw that price had reversed all the way to entry and stopped stopped me out at break even. So that was what happened yesterday. So when I came back, what I learned from this yesterday was that, okay, fine. This was liquidity that was taken. Then price still came back up to take out this liquidity that was created, right? Because this liquidity here is an inducement. It's an inducement before this order block. Look at this order block, this 5-minute order block. So that was just it. So when I got stopped out, I wasn't like feeling too bad. I was like, fine, it's cool. But then there's something I also want to show you. Now, yesterday, there was another trading opportunity that I would have capitalized on and bought to this point. But because I was in these cells, I didn't really see it until after it had happened. Now, when you see this liquidity resting here, and you understand the liquidity concepts and market structure, then you will know that this is an inducement that market will definitely come and take out, right? So now, you now also know that market has taken the sell side liquidity down here and has started pushing to the upside. So you know that definitely if the market has taken sell side liquidity here and has pushed up to the upside all the way to this point, then definitely whatever reversal that the market is giving is just a discount. It's just like an opportunity for people to step into the market. And in case you don't know, the market moves based on liquidity. Liquidity is like the fuel. It's like the force, the energy that pushes price, right? So price moves from liquidity to liquidity. It takes liquidity here, moves up, takes liquidity there, moves down. You get, so it's always grabbing liquidity to move. So it induced here, created this liquidity right here, came down, then cleared this liquidity here. As it cleared this liquidity here, then it started pushing to the upside. So you know that the next liquidity to take out is this particular one, right? Then this has now given you a confirmation because we have a change of character here or a shift here. So you can still label this thing as your shift. So this has given you a confirmation that price is going to continue to the upside. That price is going to move to the upside because it has changed the order flow to the upside, right? So this we got a shift here. So then it came and reacted around this. It reacted around this supply area here. So when you see it reacting around the supply area, what then are you gonna do? You just wait for it to take out liquidity and then you buy it. So it took out this liquidity right here. Right? And then look how very, very fast the push to the upside was. It just took 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes for market to move about how many pips? For the market to move 33 pips. So see how very fast the move to the upside was. So this was a very, very perfect buy opportunity because we got the sweep. This was the sweep, right? It's still the same strategy, if you look at it, it's the same concept. So this was the sweep. It swept this liquidity here. We got the shift here. And then this is the order block to buy from. And it's even nicer because the order block has a liquidity that will be grabbed for market to continue to the upside. So this was actually a very, very perfect entry that one would have taken yesterday. So I didn't take this because I was on these cells. So, most of the time when you're on sales and you may just be hoping that, okay, this market continues to the downside. And I mean, it just happens, you know. So, but I know as I could have done better, you know, if I had sat on my trading decks and monitored it properly, I probably would have seen that, okay, probably price is gunning for this liquidity here. But that was it. So remember, the bias is bearish. The market structure is bearish, right? So we got this inducement, price came and cleared the inducement. So this was another nice entry. This particular order block here was another nice entry. I didn't enter on the other block. Why? I was trying to wait for a confirmation, blah, blah, blah. Even though I know I shouldn't have waited for a confirmation. But then I entered somewhere around here. I entered somewhere around here. Because when I saw that price gave this, when I saw that price gave this very strong bearish push away from the zone, I knew that the zone was valid and I wanted to get into the zone, right? So I didn't wait for price to come back all the way here. I just entered somewhere around this region. Then I set my stop loss above here. Price came in my direction all the way to this morning. Then I put my stop loss at break even. Then this spike took me out at break even before the market sold and took this liquidity right here. So if you had taken this sell, you see that you would have still made the profit because finally price has taken out this liquidity, of which was the target, right? So that was just how Euro USD was from yesterday till day before yesterday. So now today, here we are today again. Now, this liquidity has been taken, fine, I agree. But then the market order flow, the structure is still bearish, right? Because here we have this supply zone, this order block respected, you know. So I'm still anticipating that Euro USD will continue to the downside. So we're going into the New York session. I'm still anticipating that Euro USD will continue to the downside. So all I'm waiting for now, I have marked out this area of liquidity. And of course, you know that this is the supply zone right here. This is the fresh supply that has been formed. You get? This is a fresh supply that has been formed by this like bearish, strong bearish push. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, I'm still going to trade this supply right here. I'll still wait for price to come back here, grab that liquidity, and then sell off. So that's just what I'm waiting for. And I like what is happening right here. I like this, you know, this chopping movement. I like it because it's engineering liquidity. It's just engineering liquidity for price to take out. So let's just see how it goes. If price will come back, take out this week, then sell off, then fine. Probably I'm just going to target 40 pips down here. So that's just the plan for Euro USD today. Today is the last day of the week, so let's just see how it goes. Yeah, but then I hope this was helpful to you. I hope you found value in this. If you want to watch more of this kind of content, Euro USD daily analysis, then you should consider subscribing to this channel and like the video for the algorithm, for the YouTube algorithm. So cheers, guys. And you can check the description of this video. You'll find a link to my Telegram. You'll find a link to my socials. You can follow me there. You can subscribe to my Telegram too. And see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.